Hi guys, Aquatic Bob. So today's video, I've been looking forward to this for over a week now. I ordered corals from SBB Corals online. I haven't even looked at the corals under regular blue lighting yet. I've only seen them pulled out of the box here. Everything was packaged really nice, water temperature, everything felt good. So good job on the packaging part. Sorry I didn't show that part of the video. My wife was excited and pulled them out of the box right away. But so yeah, I have them all laying here on the floor. My son here wanted to be part of the video experience. My wife doesn't, that's why she's holding the camera. I'm gonna actually start opening these and I'm gonna throw them into the bucket. We're gonna do like a little acclimation. I always dip my corals from trusted vendors. I always dip them in iodine. I don't use like a pesticide or any kind of strong, especially after shipping. It can be so dangerous, but I do inspect all the corals and dip them in Lugal's iodine as a disinfectant, and like I said, I inspect and just make sure that they look good. I have no reef tank pests at all. So yeah, let's get to it. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so got them all acclimating in the bucket here. I guess you can call it slightly acclimating. My buddy actually ordered a couple too. These two here and this one, New York Knicks, and a couple acros. We also got a free wham and watermelon in here, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited. I'm gonna start blowing them off gently with a turkey baster and inspecting, and then start putting them in the tank. The hard part is, there's way off on the white balance here, but maybe I can edit it a little bit. But where am I gonna put them? Alright, hey guys, so it's been about a day and a half, maybe even closer to 2 days now, since I got all the corals from SBB Corals in the tank. And let me just start by saying this first. Overall, this has easily been one of the best experiences of buying corals from any vendor, period. And I don't say that lightly, and I don't say it as being promoted or paid in any way. That's an honest, very honest, I guess you can say, review of my experience with SBB. And Shane and his crew, I don't know his crew, but great communication, quick responses, definitely willing to work with you, especially at the end of their live sales. Which is a good reminder. In less than 2 weeks, I think it's almost like 10 days now or something, they have another sale coming up, a big one. And it's, I mean, from what I know, sorry, I'm adjusting the ISO on the camera. From what I know, like, he has some of the nicest corals, and I can witness that. I didn't catch the early part of the sale, but I went, after the sale was over, and a lot of the corals were discounted big time. And because I bundled up with some nice ones, he offered me an even better deal, and I got a super nice freebie, a really big Laffy Taffy freebie here. Super nice corals, all acropora, lose a little bit of color in shipment. Anyone who buys sticks knows that. But when the lighting is on, and I don't know, this just isn't picking up even the way that I see them right now. They always look nicer to the naked eye than camera, but I'm super excited to see what these will look like in a couple weeks when they have a chance to settle into my aquarium. And I got some super nice gonnies. The colors on these bad boys, whew, man, just vivid, just super bright and vivid. I love this one. I can't even, my camera's so confused right now. Oh, there we go. I love that one. I think it was like Care Bears or something, but yeah, splendid. And here's my two favorites at the moment for the time being. So this is a Dioceras plate coral. Up until about a year ago, I had no idea that these existed, Fragable plate corals. It's almost like a self-fragging plate coral. Very beautiful. Super excited to see how this thing grows out, man. And here's one that I had gotten the other day as well. And just outstanding corals. Seriously, outstanding. And this guy, he was just fully expanded. And now, let's see if we can see the center of his mouth. I think he's pooping, but it's a tiger torch. And holy crap, this doesn't even look real. I'm telling you guys right now, this is a real torch coral. A live coral, live animal coral. Oh, when it expands, it's by far the most beautiful torch coral I've ever owned, maybe even ever seen. And the price on it was pretty spectacular. Like I said, overall, in every way, my mind is blown. New York Knicks torch, very good price on this as well. Just, yeah, I can't just continue to rant and ramble on about how excited I am. It's kind of like a genuine childhood experience on New Year's Eve when you have rich parents and you know you're getting some of the gifts that you asked for, and they're even going to surprise you with some extra ones. That's how I feel. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, and head over to SBB Corals. Check them out. Again, not getting paid for this, not sponsored in any way. I'm telling you guys, one reefer to another, this was worth it. And you can Google SBB Corals and just go to the site. It'll show you when their next sale is coming up right on the front page of the site. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna over talk it. I probably already did, but that's seriously how excited I was. So anyways, just to kind of conclude the video, my tank is stocked. I've been selling a lot of eclectus mushrooms, which has allowed me to be able to purchase some new corals, and has kept me very motivated to grow this into, a small business. Not necessarily like an all-out business, but a small vendor. And everything in here is meaningful to me. And some of this stuff is fragable, some of it isn't. Most of it I'm willing to sell. Mostly the acropora and the mushrooms, though. Excuse me. We went out to eat tonight at a restaurant called Boomtown, my wife, my son, and I, and it was so good. I got some cilantro lime chicken tacos, and we got buffalo or chicken wings with, they call the boom boom sauce on it, and we had these shredded pork nachos everything was so good. I'm so full, but feel like I could eat a little more. Anyways, yeah, the acros are really coming along nicely. They have a long ways to go as far as coloring up, and boy, my light is still really bright down here. Let's see if I can tone it down just a little. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's a beautiful tank. I'm super proud of this tank. I'm super proud that I never quit. I never gave up, and I've always been willing to put myself out there and talk to people and build relationships and develop relationships with people. And that's made a big part of this hobby so much more enjoyable. It's just communicating with people. And that's something that I love doing. And there's so many of you people out there, I don't mean that disrespectfully, there's so many reefers out there, I'll say it like that, who are, as encouraging as my family members, my own family and friends. You guys are passionate people who care a lot and are driven. And that's one of the things about this hobby that makes us such a unique group of people. We're like scientific athletes for reef aquariums. just very unique, very cool, very proud to be part of this all. So I'm going to end it with that. Just a good experience. If you have questions, let me know. If you're interested in corals, you can email me, or you can look me up on Facebook. Send me a message on Facebook too. That might be the easiest way. Just look up Bob Gooch. I'll put it on the screen here, and you can find me, send me a message, and we can communicate. I still am doing my best to respond to everybody that I can in the videos. The channel is growing, and it's getting a little bit more difficult at times, and these mushrooms are selling like crazy. If you want one, and you see one that you like, you can message me. But if you wait more than a day or two to pull the trigger on it, there's a good chance it might not be there anymore. I'm selling them anywhere from $180. I mean, some of these little juveniles that haven't completely developed patterns yet, like this one, the one behind it, sometimes like 150, 160, depending on how big they are. But all the bigger ones with patterns or speckles or whatever, 180 to 250-ish on average in that area. Just so you guys know. But I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of my journey and my tank experience, my reefing experience. And I look forward to hearing some of your thoughts. Have you bought corals from SBB? Have you had a good experience? If you guys have bought corals from me, I love hearing your feedback as well. And I think it's beneficial to the reefing community to share experiences based on how things went. You know, tell people who the good vendors are out there, and share that information. So, all right, guys, it's getting late here. Love you all. Appreciate you all. And this is Aquatic Bob's out.